A lot of things has happened in the transfer market in the recent days. Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, like clubs are busy. And I think one of the things that prompted this is the fact that many players have left the World Cup, and that allows them to negotiate more with clubs and focus more on the transfer, like for those that want to move out from their club. And after the collapsing of the deal of Ederson, Manchester United had decided to add another midfielder, which they did yesterday. They have triggered the release clause of Yuri Tillman from Aston Villa. Yes, and I consider that a very, very important transfer for them. That guy is experienced, Premier League proven, and the price too is fair. But I think they were able to get it for that price because of the fact that they triggered the release clause of £35 million. Yes, so I think it's a very good business. From having missing on Fernandez for £85 million, they ended up getting Andre Santos from Chelsea and also Yuri Tillman for £86 million. That is approximately the same price that they would have got Fernandez for. I think it's a very nice business for Manchester United. Yes, it's a very nice business for them, and they are even saying that they still want to add more. Yes, the news came out that Manchester United want to add another important midfielder to that their squad. At this point, I think Manchester United should go ahead and win the league, because the way they are doing this, their transfer business. And one good thing I like about their businesses these days is that they go for what they want. They don't just buy players because they want to buy. Yes, that's a very good one for Manchester United. Then for Chelsea, yesterday Xabi Alonso have done his first press conference, and we all can see is a manager that is ready to work, a manager that is ready to stay for a very long term. And I think one of the things that will help this Chelsea and Xabi Alonso to work together and achieve something is them giving him time. They should not just put pressure on him, because from the look of things, Chelsea made him manager, not coach. So he plays his role too on the incoming and the outgoing. So the transfer news for Chelsea is about Alejandro Garnacho. Yes, Garnacho is leaving Chelsea, no doubt. Xabi Alonso also said it yesterday that he's going to leave. And Roma has been in advanced talk with him. He have also agreed on personal terms with Roma. So the only thing remaining now is for Roma and Chelsea to agree on a deal. Then Xabi Alonso also told us yesterday that he's going to work with Jackson. Yes, Nicholas Jackson is back at Chelsea to try out again and see if he will gain his place. And that's a massive one for them. Yes, Garnacho coming back to that squad. Jackson coming back to that squad is a very big plus, because Jackson is a player that personally I like him, and he contributes a lot in that attack. Forget the fact that yes, he missed chances. It takes a good player to be able to miss chances. So that's just one thing that most of us don't understand. And for the left back option that Chelsea want to get from Rayo Vallecano, the deal has been on standby right now, and the reason is because of the fact that the club insists that Chelsea must pay the full release clause. Meanwhile, Chelsea FC want to negotiate. And currently, the state of that deal now is 50-50, because Chelsea is still insisting that they want to negotiate down the price. They don't want to pay the full release clause. While Rayo Vallecano said that they must pay that 21 million release clause. And from the look of things now, it's 50-50. In as much as they are negotiating with Rayo Vallecano, Chelsea FC is also using style to look at maybe if they will get another option in other places. Then coming to Arsenal, yesterday, Leandro Trossard agreed personal terms with Besiktas. So currently, as it stands now, Trossard is no more an Arsenal player. Like, he's on the stage of him completing his move to Besiktas, because like I told us before, Arsenal and Besiktas agreed on the transfer package of £21 million. Yeah, sorry, £20 million, £18 million €18 million plus €2 million add-on. Yes, they agreed on that, and finally yesterday Trossard agreed to join Besiktas, and that will also open door for Arsenal next winger, possibly Christos Zolis. Yes, because it's just like Arsenal is waiting for Trossard to go. So before the end of the day and tomorrow, we'll know what will happen on that day. Coming to Manchester City is ready and preparing to splash another £100 million on Ayub Buadi. Buadi is a young player, a young talent from Lille, a Moroccan international that's playing for Lille currently. And Manchester City want to get him to come and play for them. And Lille is insisting that yes, anybody that will buy him will still keep him with them for the next 1 year on loan. And the price tag is £100 million. And Manchester City is advancing in talk with the guy. It's just for the guy to make his choice. They're advancing in talk with Lille, and they're ready to pay that money. When it comes to paying big money, people don't look at Man City. They don't see it as anything that Man City paid $100 million, because they are just used to it. But anyway, it's fine. Thank you very much, and do well to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and leave your comments. Thank you. See you next time.